everyone. Welcome back to Whispers of Truth. I hope you're all having a great day this beautiful August afternoon that I'm filming this. First off, I want to say apologies for not posting the oracle reading that I did after my last video in regards to following your soul's calling. I know I was really excited about posting it and doing the reading, but it came out really weird. I'm not sure any other way to describe it except that it came out really weird. And some of it kind of got creepy. So I didn't post it. And afterwards, I ended up having a bunch of just one thing after the next with life come up. And so I do apologize for, I think it's been probably at least a week now since I've done any videos or posted. But just know I have been thinking about y'all and wishing that I could, be able to post. So here I am. I am making that happen today. So today is actually, August 7th. So tomorrow is technically the pinnacle, the height of the 8/8 portal for manifesting. It does continue on for, I believe, like another week or so. So this is a prime time for us to be working on our manifesting. Woohoo! It's like, it's almost like when you go to a restaurant and you've already been seated and then now the waiter is coming to your table. So the waiter is here and it's time to place your order. So now we have to be really cautious of what we're thinking, what we're feeling, what we're vibing, the whole gamut during this time, especially more so than any other time throughout the year, other than New Year's and Christmas time, where we get, additional wishes sometimes, depending on who you are and what you believe. But anyway, so this is one of those times of the year that I believe it's really, really important to be cautious and aware of your thoughts. And remember, Abraham Hicks, her rule is, 11 seconds or 17 seconds? I believe it's 17 seconds. I used to know it really good, but I think it's 17 seconds or less. So once you hit 17 seconds on a thought, you're manifesting. So I usually try to stop a thought within like the first 3 seconds, just because I'm like, super like strong with manifesting. And so as soon as a thought enters that I know, I'm like, whoa, I don't want that, I stop it. So anyway, let's jump right into your reading. I went ahead and I pre-shuffled, so that way I didn't end up with another weird reading like I did last time. I wanted to make sure that the angels understood, like, hey, shield, protect, and make sure that this reading is for us with good intentions and, pure source energy and pure source information, truth. So our first card that we got, I was not surprised to see it. It's the Wiccan Rede. So now I'm going to read this to you guys because I think it's really important. It's similar to, something that's like the commandments in the Bible. It's basically harm none, wish ill for no one. So the witch's foresight, it says, raise your standards, adapt some ethics, understand the importance of the threefold law and the principle of cause and effect. Live by the Wiccan Rede. It will change your view of the world. Your situation is a result of past actions. Open your heart and trust. So now the Wiccan Rede, it says, bide the Wiccan Rede you must, in perfect love and perfect trust. What's sent out must return. By these words live, study, and learn. This magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be. There, it is done. So now the Wiccan Rede is basically everything we do is in perfect love, and knowing that everything we send out, every thought we have about others, about ourselves, everything comes back to us. So we don't want to send out or have any ill thoughts of anyone or wish ill on anyone. Even if somebody hurts us or does us wrong, we always just want to send them with love and be done, just cut it and be gone with love. So always try and stay in that vibration of love and understanding that we all go through different things in life. And the less we judge, of course, the less we push our own souls away. All right, so anyway, so the Wiccan Rede, I think that came up for us just because this is a rule of manifesting. If you want to get into that high vibration and manifest good stuff, then you have to hold love in your heart for everyone and everything, right? No hatred out there. All right, so now our next card was Ostera, or I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but this one I'm not going to read, but basically this is letting us know that it says I'll read this one part. It says what you have wished for will come about soon. There are underlying factors that need to be considered before completion. A new project is about to take off. Allow your dreams to unfold naturally without forcing the issue. You have a reason to feel excited. New beginnings await. Okay, so now this to me is obviously that's when we're manifesting, obviously we don't want stuff to come instant, right? I mean, we do, but we don't. There's good to bad, good side and a not so good side to both of that, But so basically this is letting us know like, hey, whatever we're putting out, it's incubating, it's growing, it's a seed and it's growing. So be careful what you wish and what you put out, right? Same as Wiccan Rede, just be mindful. And know that it is here, it is done, it is ours. So when we manifest during this time especially, you just have to feel it and just know it's yours. And that's why I'm so excited and pumped up right now. I've been working on mine and I feel all my good stuff coming that I want. So now the Pentacle is our next card. And this is respect. So obviously the pentacle is representing money in a lot of tarot cards and a lot of oracles and things like that. In this, it's talking about more respect, respect of money, respect of where the pinnacle actually stems from, and what it stands for a lot more than just money. And it's not just a witchcraft type thing. It's representing the 5 elements. So do your research on that if you want to go deep on it. But the pentacle is coming up here because it's telling us to respect. It says, be respectful of yourself and others. Your power will increase as you stand firm in your convictions. Honor and work with all that the pentacle represents. Wear a pentacle or pentagram with pride. Respect magic. So you can't dog your magic. You can't dog on things and expect magical things to happen and appear for you. Just like blessings. You can't be doubtful and expect them to come. So you have to believe and you have to be respectful. So when we're thinking about money and manifesting, like every penny, I adopted this practice a while back, and I'm kind of this way with everything in general anyways. I try to be, very, like try to take care of things. I try not to beat things up. Same with my cards, my bookmarkers, my crystals, everything. I try not to beat things up. So just think of it that way, like when you see money, how are you being respectful towards it? Are you disrespecting money, crumpling it up, tossing it in your purse or your wallet, or just shoving it in your pocket like it's, trash? Or are you being respectful and showing it the respect that, it holds a place of prominence in your life and in the world? We need it for so many things. So we have to be respectful and be grateful that it's there, right? All right, let's move on. Okay, we got a lot of cards to go through. All right, so now the Watchtower of the North, when I first saw this, that told me like, holy crap, like our manifestations will be coming in super fast because winter is coming super fast. That just popped into my head with the Game of Thrones, but winter is coming. So we're in August right now. So whatever we're manifesting right now can come as soon as winter. That castle that you're manifesting might be here by Christmas, but you got to get in alignment with it. So we have to be grateful. We have to be respectful. All right, let's move on. All right. And then I'll read this little blurb really quick. It says you're going... let's see. By visiting the Watchtower of the North, you are being called to go deep within, to rest and recharge, whilst Earth nurtures and restores you. The North will assist you in all aspects of home life, security, and the nurturing that you require. Connect with the crone aspect of the triple goddess as you journey with the god in elder form inwards and face that which you have ignored for too long. Allow winter to freeze out any unwanted behavior, situations, or addictions you have been holding on to, stripping you bare within the dark chambers of winter's tomb. The color black represents the element of earth and should be used in accordance with your magical workings. At the time of midnight, winter shares its wisdom in association with the card that flanks this one. Okay, so the next one that came up was within a different deck, but it was hope. And that's black. Actually, the card meaning on that talks about black is, oh, it's behind this expression one, if you can see it. So anyway, so like I was saying though, with the winter and everything, they're saying, so if you shed away all the dark night of the soul stuff that you work through it, this is a good time to work through it. But just know that you have to be careful what you're manifesting. Remember about my video that I did about releasing. So when you start releasing things, this is a good time to release it. But make sure you're raising your vibration and calling in all that good stuff. So take that rest and time to let go of that negative stuff, whatever it is that you don't want to manifest, and bring in that good stuff. And, picture it coming in with the winter or coming in sooner, get in alignment with that. All right, so now we're moving on to hope. All right. Now, hope, I'm not going to read too much on this one either, but this one, she is basically, this card, the author is saying she's introducing herself, and that black is her spirit guide. So this dragon is actually her spirit guide, and she's saying whatever you feel in your heart, she wants you to know that you're not alone. The hearts of millions upon millions of light-filled beings are connected through their common goal to bring back the golden age on earth. So now, obviously, that's like, where everybody's peace and love and harmony, and people were riding dragons and, feeling love. Let's see, our hearts are linked by a light-filled silver thread since the beginning of time. So you're not alone, and the angels are letting you know right here now, have hope, or they have hope in you, actually. You don't need to have hope. You just need to have that gratitude. Shaka bra. So there's the gratitude. So this is your reminder for all this that, I know it's scary sometimes thinking like, okay, not only are you already manifesting all kinds of stuff in your life, and you're looking at things and saying, wow, I'm responsible for this, good, bad, whatever you want to label it. And now here it's going to be amplified, and it's been amplified since like the end of July, and it's going to continue for about another week. So that's a lot. That's a lot to take in. So if you've been following my videos and my series for, the last few weeks, then, this is kind of leading up to this 8/8 portal, I guess, all this work. If you've been doing it and putting in the time, then this is pretty exciting. So just remember, the key to getting into that sweet spot where you're really manifesting the good stuff is gratitude. Get in that attitude of gratitude. Every time I start feeling down, or I love this song. There's been a lot of highs and been a lot of lows, and now I'm high as a kite. Woohoo! All right, so that's the attitude that you're gonna, when you start getting that sweet spot, that attitude of gratitude, that hyped up energy that I've been feeling apparently ever since I started this reading, which was not on purpose, by the way. I turned up the music and I was feeling the pressure because, the angels brought up this card over here, fragility, and I was like, I didn't like it. And so when I read it, because I was like, I don't know, let me not judge it. And so when I read it, it was basically a reminder not to waste time. Time's a wasting, and we got to get a move on. We don't know how long we're here for. So I kind of got some, took that as like a push to hurry up and do your video already. Time's wasted, but it's also, a message to us. Like, we only have a week. Get our act together. I almost said another word, but we got to get our act together. The flame, look at this one. The flame has been lit. It is lit. We are on fire right now. It is time to release the fear Uh-huh. That's right. It came up. I can't even lie. All these came out. I don't play games like that. I am a Libra, and I'm hardcore Libra. I'm straight up, truth be told, no chasers. Listen, this came out, and I felt kind of like, okay, it's not shiny gold. What is this? This one, he is basically the Dragon King. All right. Oh, and so it says, no human may ride him. We must instead kneel before him. If you draw this card, heed the call in your heart. Remember this last video I was talking about following your path? Hello, follow your heart. Feel the deep yearning within you. Do not suppress it any longer. So whatever it is that you've been feeling you need to do, you want to do, whatever it is, you need to take a trip, you want to go visit the Mayan ruins, you want to go to Egypt, you want to, whatever you got this burning fire, like if you could jump on a dragon right now and go somewhere, where would you go? That's what this is telling you. Picture it, manifest it, believe in it, and don't let nobody make you feel like you can't do it, all right? Everything is in divine order. This was at the bottom of the deck. Your expression is important. Express how you feel. Don't hold back. All right, and we have companions that came up underneath that divine order. But remember, like, we have to be careful. Don't share all of our manifestations before they've manifested. Nothing will kill it faster than sharing our dreams, than telling others. That kills it faster than anything, I think. Every time I tell somebody something, it takes some of the fire out from under you. It pulls away. I don't know what it is, but yeah, don't do it. So now divine order was letting you know, like, everything is in divine order. Call upon your own divine order and watch for the signs. You can meditate on it. Watch for the signs of where you need to be to find your divine order. So where you're meant to be, this Oisin telling you, go for it, take your risk, go ahead and dream it, believe it, and then watch for the signs, call in the divine order, and align with it. So that's how you do that. You just watch for those signs and those clues. All right, so now I'm going to read just a little bit what it says about divine order. It says, if you drew this card, you are ready to receive your divine order. But what is divine order, and what does it signify for you? What does being healed and whole mean for you? Can you recognize that you would like to be complete? Do you want to say yes to the divine order within you from deep in your heart? Good. Divine order is a pattern, a note, a harmony on which everything is based. It is the law of the source. Think about this order now and abandon all false paths, as these will lead you only into darkness. Meditation. Light at least one white candle and play some calming instrumental music. And close your eyes, call the green emerald dragon, and ask it to take you to the place that is right and meaningful for you in this moment, in order to receive and restore divine order within you. So it talks about going into the inner sanctum, where you find a column of green light. You're going to step into the green light of the column, and you're going to feel how the green light surrounds you, coursing through your body. Now, ask for your divine order to be restored using your inner voice. Absorb through your pores of your skin the vibrations of the green light deep within you. Ask for complete divine order for your entire system, and then let go. Say aloud, I am in divine order. Repeat this sentence either 3 or 7 times. Take a deep breath. Resurrected in perfect divine order. Step out of the column of light. Spend another moment with the green dragon in the temple and feel the sensation of what has just happened. Now allow the dragon to take you home. And you can perform this meditation a total of 7 times on successive days, and always at the same time of day. That's a little strict for me. I can never, I don't know, unless I set an alarm, but even then, life is busy. So, if, like I said before, set reminders and do your meditations, even if it's for just 5 minutes. So I think this is a good reminder letting us know, like, hey, for the next week, hello, the 8-8 portal, it's a good time to go ahead and make sure that we set that time aside to align and manifest and walk in that vision of what it is that we want. The king is reminding us that we have the power within us. That's what he was there telling us, Oisin. An expression. It is a time for you to step onto the stage prepared for you. This grateful dragon wishes to teach you about communication and how to speak to groups of people and other forms of communication and self-expression, including perhaps painting or singing. The dragon has something sparkling and joyful in its being. It is asking you to dance, challenging you to find a suitable way of expressing yourself. Consider what forms of self-expression you like most and pursue them. So now while we're manifesting, we're taking this time to manifest, obviously we're going to take that time of, what is it that you've always wanted to do, and picture doing it. Paint the picture. Take a painting course, try public speaking classes, or start writing a book. Start now. Don't put it off until later. Because remember, fragility, time's a-wasting. Time's a-wasting. All right, so let's rock and roll this, guys. If you start to feel unsure of yourself, visualize the turquoise dragon standing behind you, scintillating and amazingly beautiful, and this will simply clear away all those negative emotions. Step forward, step up to the plate. Ooh-wee, shaka shaka. Oh, it's exciting. I'm excited. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and read gratitude. We need gratitude. Okay, where'd it go? I had it tagged. Oh. Okay, here we go. Just because, I think this is a perfect reading to go ahead and read that. And this will be our last card. All right, so now alongside, and if you've enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up, guys. I would really like some thumbs up. Show me the love. Thank you. All right, so gratitude. Alongside love, gratitude is the highest form of energy. However, we make very little use of it. I always like to, I give thumbs up to everybody's videos. Every time I watch videos, I like to give thumbs up. Unless I really don't like it and I don't want it to mess with my algorithms or come up against, I give the thumbs down. Sorry. All right, so anyway, side note. Ooh. Okay, so however, we make very little use of it. And even if we do happen to be grateful just for a second, we soon find ourselves complaining about some small annoyance. By doing so, we immediately find ourselves in an opposing energy. We are being ungrateful. Some people complain that they do not have enough money. This may well be true, but it immediately results in lowered energy. The same person might be grateful that they have so much free time, for example, or are healthy. There is always a reason to be thankful, and then you will be vibrating at a higher energy level. The white light or crystal dragon, okay, because he's like crystally looking, where'd it go? Would like to guide you to high energy levels. So call this shining, powerful creature to you. Visualize it. It will be your constant companion over the next 4 days, or 7. Wherever you go, it will be by your side. Picture it in your mind's eye. This is also a good exercise for your concentration and attention span. Tell this wonderful being what you are grateful for. For example, I am grateful for my parents, my grandmother, my sister, my dragons, and my friends, whom I list individually in this exercise. I say a little prayer of thanks for each one. Use this time to say thank you. And each time ask the white light or crystal dragon to bring the energy of gratitude to the people or events you have identified. Feel how your energy levels are lifted ever higher and how your heart begins to glow. It beams with gratitude as it is healed and freed. Ah, I love it. I was working on healing the ozone layer yesterday, and I realized that, because a few days before this, when I was healing the ozone layer and I was really hot here, I was so hot. Even with air conditioning and everything, I would go outside for a minute, I was just hot. And so I was like, no, I want it cold. And so I pictured, while I was healing the ozone layer, I was picturing it being really, really cold, like winter. And then I pulled it back a little because I was like, well, I don't want to make it too cold just yet. Let's not rush it too much. I don't want to upset nature and imbalance things, right? So it's been cold. And I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm actually wearing like really thick pajamas right now. So I was thinking about it because the whole 8/8 portal thing popped up in my head yesterday. I was watching some of my tarot readings on YouTube, and I was thinking about, hey, you know what? That's, because I've been thinking about how I need to practice certain things with my abilities and my gifts, and how sometimes, I'm not as successful with them. Like a lot of times I do things a lot easier by accident, or I'm like, whatever. Anyway, and so I thought about it and I was like, whoa, that's where my sweet spot is. That's where I'm good with magic, is when I go to heal the ozone in particular. I don't doubt that I'm doing it. I know that I'm doing it. And so I know the vibration. So I wanted to share that with you guys because I know that there's something in your life that you know how to manifest it. Maybe you're really good at manifesting a parking spot, right? Up close front parking spot, perfect timing or something like that. Or maybe you're really good at manifesting, your cooking or something coming out perfect. I like to think like I have this little internal thing that tells me when something's done or if I'm burning something. So there's got to be something that you have, a little niche thing that you're really good at manifesting it, right? So that's where I think that could help you, is remember, oh, sorry, I didn't shake the camera too much, but remember that energy, what it feels like, even if you need to step into it and do it. Like I started doing it where I was healing the ozone layer, and then I thought about whatever it was I was trying to manifest at the time, and I felt it like, oh, there it is. There's that spot. So it was much easier to access it. And so when I was manifesting something else later on, I just stepped into that same spot and I was like, oh my God, I found it. Now I remember it so much better. Because my thing is I have so many different energy swings. Part of it is because being an empath. Another part of it, I think, is because I don't think I'm fully ADHD. I think it actually just comes with my zodiac sign. Maybe it is ADHD. I don't know. But I'm always so busy multitasking. But I did see it in my chart the other day. That other type of chart that I told you guys about, your birth chart or whatever, DNA type chart, whatever. Anyway, so I was thinking, that's another thing, is my energies it's always fluctuating up and down, up and down. Usually I try to keep it up as high as I can, but, it goes up and down. It's like a wave, I just call it riding the wave. So, if for me, sometimes it's a little bit harder to pinpoint, like, what spot do I need to be in to manifest? So now that I figured that little thing out, I thought I would share it with you, even though I know we're not supposed to share our secrets, but I couldn't help it. I have to share. That's what this channel is all about, is working together to help each other, Hopefully you use this information for good. Remember the Wiccan Rede, harm none, but maybe that helped you. I hope it does. Helps you find that sweet spot. I hope you like my little picture too. I'm not a witch. I don't associate myself being a witch. I associate myself being a goddess, but I love witchy stuff. Halloween is my favorite season, so I painted the frame on that. I got this at the Dollar Tree. I know I shouldn't tell you that, but I just thought I would share it because it was so cute. I had to put it in my video. All right, so anyway, love and light, guys. Blessings. Drop a comment, subscribe. Yeah, let's go on this journey together. And thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your likes and subscribes. And comments, even if it's just an emoji, help a sister out. I'm still just starting out this channel, and I'm a major procrastinator, so I think of every excuse not to do videos, but I come up with a million ideas of videos I want to do. I just end up not doing them. So if you give me a little encouragement, it might help me get a little bit more motivated to do it. I don't know. So anyway, thank you so much. Ciao. Talk to you soon. Bye.